Aha! So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, at long last, back to another scene for Lost Cub, of all things. Where, I believe that if my sources are correct, we are setting scene at, the mansion, at the Batcave, the proverbial Batcave, where, shock and awe, Susie is actually present. And, if the picture's any indication, wandering around the grounds, now that it's not fucking gross and wet and cold outside, probably has one of her big old, old school traditional cameras hanging around her neck, or two, but on a much longer band. You can't have them just clinking together all willy-nilly. That's unacceptable. But yeah, she is back on the grounds, and perhaps, taking advantage of the chance to come out and find some really interesting places where you've got a little bit of that spring new growth. The daffodils are already starting to pop up around here, so she's puttering around finding places where most things are still kind of winter dead, but you've got like this one flower, especially around the edges of the graveyard. Uh Probably if she can even find it around the well, but she's just kind of taking the grounds in stride, because why the fuck not?
You find him sitting outside. Again, much like the picture I have here, with the kind of denim-ish kind of jacket, button-up shirt, the outdoorsy type jeans, the big boots. With the cigarette in his mouth, probably smoking, as he'll look over.
Instead of a wave, he gets a click.
What's that for?
And she pulls the camera down with a very expression. Oh, because I can, obviously. Besides, look at you all fancy in your button-up shirt in the backyard. Punch the grin.
It's just a shirt. Ruffle his hair.
Oh, yeah. Just a button-up shirt instead of a t-shirt. I see you trying to pull some slick moves. Like, does the little eye thing, like, points at the eyes, points at him.
Well, I'm glad I impressed.
She, finally cracks the easy grin and starts wandering over. So how long were you sitting there all picturesque, just waiting for me to see you?
Couple of hours.
Alright, yeah, she cracks on that.
Sparking
I've
out there.
literally been sitting there since I got there. Holy shit. I mean, A+ for patience?
Oh yeah, it's my natural meditative state. Just, sit there and just practice my edge posing.
She goes to, like, hook an arm up around his neck, pull him down, and, kind of wrestle him down and kiss the top of his head, just to be weird about it.
Let's see out here.
It's not gross, and it's not dangerous, so...
No, completely safe.
Best of both worlds?
Completely safe. I even double checked the bodyguard action moves. Smirking.
Like what again? Grinning.
Looks around, picks the jacket up, and he just looks around and is going, totally does the bodyguard thing he's been doing for the past couple of weeks to her.
She does the thing, shakes her head and looks off like, oh my god.
Is it safe, Susan? Smirking. Is it safe? I don't think it's safe.
Oh my god. Have you played Get Down, Mr. President? I feel like you have.
I was going to do that to you later.
If you full body tackle me into something and I hit my head and die, I
Oh
mean,
no.
I'll be dead, but I'll laugh at you.
I was going to wait till we get into the bedroom. Like, get down, Mr. President. Then poof. She bounce off the bed.
Such a jerk. Reaches over and like ruffles his hair. Not much of a party game with only 2 people, though.
I mean, you never know.
I mean, it becomes really obvious really fast who won.
That too, yes. Yes. Well, you're right.
Can't very well when there's only one person to look at, just subtly put a hand up to your ear and have nobody notice. But then again, by the time you do it, the other person's lost. So I guess it's just kind of a here's my permission to tackle you move.
Yep, pretty much. It's a split second
Oh,
decision. Life or death.
oh my god. It's not that serious. I'm fine.
It's
Everything's
totally,
fine.
it's totally that serious. You never know. When he leans forward, we'll probably even hang on.
You know, I feel like you're taking this to an extreme.
I mean, you love it, so.
It finally cracks again. She was trying to flat face it. Okay, it's pretty funny. Heidi took my hard hat though, so we'll just have to cope with my living on the edge.
I'll have to lecture about hard hat safety guidelines.
You know, I think this will do just fine. She like reaches up and shuffles her hat a little more firmly onto her head. Like that's right. We'll pretend it's a hard hat. Use the power of imagination. There's a little hand wave of imagination.
I mean, have you seen her? She takes this pretty hard hat business pretty seriously.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's having fun. And that house is probably more dangerous than the grounds anyway, so sticks her tongue out.
Well, I'm glad you're back here. Hasn't been the same without you.
But Becca not providing the feminine touch you'd always hoped for.
You know what I mean.
I'm right back at the house.
Like, hold one of her hands. Just miss the days where it was just you and me breaking into abandoned buildings.
You're not the only one. Good times. It's the hand to squeeze.
We could go and do something, like not break into any abandoned buildings, but go around.
No, but
Sure.
not break into any abandoned buildings, huh? Just taking that one back off the table.
Fine. I'm just a bit, you know what I mean? We both kind of scare.
I'm fine.
I know you're fine. Better be fine. Can I not be a bit frightened?
Rolls a lip in thoughtfully. No. Shakes the head. No, can't do it. Perfectly rational and substantiated fear. Unacceptable.
Well, it kind of gives, maybe this is me testing the waters so you can actually go out to abandoned buildings the next time.
Oh, scandalous.
Maybe I'm trying to actually be compromising.
Unheard of.
I know, even I'm shocked that I'm doing this. Maybe I wanted to get you something too.
Oh,
Yeah. Maybe since I asked you something, maybe I wanted to get you something that way. Might not, it's not going to happen for a while, but maybe I wanted to get the actual thing.
Well, that doesn't sound like breaking into buildings at all, unless you're planning to like rob a jewelry store. At which
Maybe I
point you
can.
really will need the get down, Mr. President.
I'm not gonna rob a jewelry store, but I thought we could spend the day doing some stuff and then I'll go get you something.
You know, I'm not really seeing a downside by technicality. So
I'm gonna let you pick, but nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing too dangerous.
it's
It's
too
just
dangerous.
so the wall doesn't collapse on top of you.
You know, it technically that was a fire. Well, a chimney, a whole chimney, not even a wall. That was
Just
pretty bad.
reaches and touches her belly. Like I said, nothing too dangerous.
Okay.
I'm not trying to. When we're, you can go out and do all your photography stuff. Just this is me trying to, you know, compromise.
Hmm. Thoughtfully, like pulls in the lower lip, nibbling on it.
Because you gave me a bit of a fright. That's all, and I'm man enough to admit it.
She continues making the like teasingly thoughtful expression, though she slides in up, like, does that slide in side to side, so it's just under his arm, so she can hook the one arm around his back and he can have his across her shoulders. Well, does
Well,
mountain climbing count as dangerous? Used to do that all the time.
say that again. You can't. I didn't quite catch it.
Oh, did it? Does mountain climbing count as dangerous? You used to do that all the time.
No, not really.
No, I see.
You can have a rope and a harness for that.
Uh,
But again, I'm guessing you don't want a rope and a harness.
there's like the mischievous twinkle. She glances aside. I'd say, where's the fun in that? But then you'd point out falling down a whole mountain, and this would just all go downhill.
There are places you can go which aren't too steep, and it's still a climb.
I just thought it'd be kind of neat to find somewhere that people normally can't photograph, especially in the spring like this.
We could do that.
Probably a couple good pockets where you've got things, you know, coming up.
We can do that.
Is that an acceptable compromise?
It's an acceptable compromise.
Hmm.
It's just like I said. It's all. I'm just being a bit overprotective. I think there's anything wrong with it.
Well, you're not the one who wants to go play in creepy abandoned houses.
Yeah. Not until my own nerves are a bit stabler. And yours. As brave as you can be.
I clue you, I probably wouldn't pick any of the really gutted ones anymore.
I know. I'm easing you back in as well.
I mean, how does a whole chimney just standing that many years after the whole place burned down?
Rain, water, erosion, one false move, one false rock falling the floor. Like it's like Jenga. Like one
Ugh.
literal drop can send the whole thing topping. Like you could have literally maybe tapped off something. You could have done anything to adjust floor weight. You could have literally done anything. Like hell, a bird could have landed on it wrongly while you weren't there and it could have toppled over. It's just, you know what I mean?
Kind of rubs her face, like, yeah, it was probably walking around on that rotten floor.
A lot of these buildings are so emotionally, like structurally compromised by years of out in the elements. You know, so you got to be very careful
I
and
mean,
take people with you, boops or nose.
well, yeah, but you're a little busy now. What kind of accomplice am I supposed to pull them out of my ass?
You could have asked me
I
when,
mean,
whenever I ever turned you down.
probably all the times we planned to, and you ended up being busy. Well, technically, not a turn down.
At least I told you,
You did.
and I compromised and arranged something else.
You did. Can't say you didn't.
And I believe one of those was where we went to the same place, and I popped you a very important question.
Nah. Yeah, he gets the little side glance and the smile.
So I think I've been having a pretty good track record.
Mm, I'll go with acceptable.
I can take acceptable.
So where are we going, Mountain Goat?
Let me think. Do you want me to roll intelligence survival?
Yes, I do.
Just one.
For one, I mean, you can think of a handful of places. None of them are like the most. Like you just can't put your finger on like places for the spring that are like fucking majestic. But you can think of a couple places she might like. You know, spots where you've gone out on your trails, or honestly, walking even in the woods, the forest, the mountainside around the house, like where there's things like, a big toppled tree or like some massive trunk that it probably have something growing on it. Make for an interesting composition, maybe.
Yeah, I know a couple of places. Do you want to stop by the diner first? We haven't eaten there in a long time.
You're right. We haven't.
Go back to the roots.
That'd be kind of
That
cute.
we could.
Yeah, we could. She finally slides down a bit, like, rubs the back of his, rubs on his back and the back of his shoulders and all, and finally slips the arm, like, hooks it around his. That'd be pretty nice.
All right. Stands up. I'll pay.
Ooh.
Hey, I got the money now. Your boy's loaded. Unless you don't want me to pay, of course.
Oh, I'm not gonna stop you.
Gives a nod like damn fucking right you're not as he's walking. You're like, yeah. He'll use the new car he's been using, aka one of Becca's. He sits in it. Man, I miss my truck. Looking over at Susie.
Yeah, she plunks in on the other side, glancing over.
I make good memories with that thing.
Yeah, we had some good times.
Yeah, we did. Sparking. Remember you getting passing out in the back seat?
Hmm.
And I remember one of the first times I'd seen you, as he starts up the car, I had to blare music to get you to come over.
You did do it on purpose. Shirley looks over like, ah!
Totally did. It was get you to see me. You were pleased, smirking. They're driving along, you know.
I mean, I can't say I regret you randomly deciding to blare music to get a girl to look at you. Turned out pretty good. He just sets her hand on the back of his while he's driving.
You seem pretty pleased to see me, so I'm not gonna complain. Do you remember that time I came out naked? Smirking.
There's like a pause for a second, like, wait.
From
Let me
the
think.
house. It was one of the first times we actually started seeing each other properly.
Um, Jesus.
How do you not
Yes,
remember that?
I feel like she'd remember, but Katie's blanking really hard.
It was one of the first missions he had where he had to save her from the spider thing. And he didn't realize he got the first change and he came out completely naked.
When he kept her out of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
There's just kind of this nod, like, yeah, that was a still not really clear on why that happened.
It's pretty
Oh,
interesting.
wasn't it like mold or something?
Mold, yes, and then the fucking police turned up.
Oh, that's right. Holy shit. You were running through the woods buck ass naked.
Yep. Buck ass naked.
Yep. It was enlightening. Like slides a little glance over, like that I was totally looking. I said I wasn't, but I was looking.
I mean, you were, considering what happened next when I got back, smirking.
It definitely scores for strangest series of initiating events.
Considering, looks over, considering I was still in a relationship at the time.
Yep. Kind of the little cheeky grin, like, eh.
I think I picked the right option. Marrying her, after all, when you think about it. Looking over, smirking.
Then yeah, he kind of just gets that. Aw.
What'd you
Like
ever
I
think I,
know you're suckering me up, but it's so cute. I can't.
what'd you ever think, did not think I was going to pick you?
Like back in the beginning,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah, might as well tell me honestly.
she just kind of hitches up a shrug. I mean, not really. I thought we were gonna be a casual thing. I mean, that was the plan at the time, anyways. I figured it was gonna be another case of, oh hey, we get along and this is a lot of fun. But I thought it was gonna be one of those things where someone kind of suddenly slingshots into your life and then slingshots back out eventually. But she didn't. She finally reaches up and grasps the shoulder, gives it a little bit of a rub.
Hmm.
It's not
Surprised you're out.
even.
Surprised you're asked when I not asked you out then properly.
Yeah, it surprised me.
Do you regret it?
I regretted it. I wouldn't have said yes.
True.
Hmm. Be a hell of a time to suddenly confess after the fact.
You know what I mean.
Oh, no, I'm happy. Just didn't think it was going to be that easy, you know?
I mean, we worked through it.
Oh, yeah, but usually, I mean, your parents tell you it's like, oh, true love, and, you do anything for love, sacrifice everything that makes you happy, I guess. But it's harder than that. And we know it's harder than that, or it's supposed to be. And yeah, shit's been weird, but I just didn't think it would eventually just work out, Not for me.
Hmm.
But it
I
did.
thought it. So I got so scared.
What do you mean?
When I heard your voice on the phone.
His shoulder gets a tight little squeeze. It's very brief.
I just, after everything, I just thought I had, I thought I lost you.
Nah,
I know, I know. Just gives a nod. Maybe I'm just a big softy.
maybe. Grinning still?
He looks over like, what?
You know, just a big old softy Anton. Reaches over like does the teasing little tweak of a cheek pinch.
That's a,
Like just to get a rise. It's not even a proper cheek pinch.
he genuinely gives her a smile. Only around you. And Heidi. Cannot be not a softy around Heidi.
You really can't. I've tried. Tried to get all serious, like tough love mom with her once. It lasted about as long as it took for me to make eye contact. Yeah. That was about it.
I mean, I've gotten a bit grumpy with her, but then she does the baby face, and I'm just like, yep, I'm done.
Yeah, that's how it pans out.
You've been talking to Becca?
I mean, here and there. Oh, what's up?
I mean, I was just curious if you ever talked to her.
Yeah, we still text.
Did you ever
Hang
talk
out
to
a
her?
little bit. Not much. She's always all grumpy and busy and ugh.
Grumpy.
Oh, I mean, she's always been that way. Not like any more than usual.
Did you ever talk to her about what happened?
Hmm?
Do you know that night?
She's she's told me some things. We did talk about it. Like not right afterwards, but after she'd had some time, I was ready.
You know, I always really tiptoe around it with her. Like Becca's great. I'm happy. Believe you me, I would have been in some sticky situations without her. It's hard to look at her some days. Not out of disgust or anything, you know? I just get ashamed.
I mean, I felt pretty shit. But I mean, it's not like it's the kind of thing you can just bring up. Oh Lord, your background noise.
Oh, sorry. Oh, God. I clicked the button. Ugh.
Sorry, every so often your sensitivity like goes way up for some reason. It's the weirdest thing. But yeah, no, I felt shit. And it's not the kind of thing you can bring up for, but we talked and I felt bad. I felt awful, but after a certain point, I decided it really didn't matter how it made me feel. It mattered how it made her feel. And it took a lot of convincing to make that work. But that's kind of the way of it, really. I could kick myself all day, but it's more important to make sure she's good, right? So,
Yeah, I know. It's just.
oof,
Oh, what the hell? I got to turn down my max volume. That might be it. There you go.
that's that is a good plan. Sorry, every so often, like I said, it just like suddenly ratchets into the background noise. Got me. But
I just, I just like I said, I struggle.
I imagine. And then they're parked, and
Mm-hmm.
she reaches over and just kind of rifles the fingers through his hair a bit.
I think it's taken me this long to talk about it.
Yeah, just gotta. I mean, she's still Becca.
I know. Oh, I know. I know. And I would. I'm not. You know what I mean. It's just. It fucked with my head for a long time. Still does in a way. And considering what I did,
You know,
just yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to get morbid.
no, no, you're good.
It's just I can talk about things. I can talk about things with you.
I mean, yeah, that's the idea.
Just kisses her hand as he gets out the car. That's very gentle.
And yeah, if he's gonna hop on out, she will do much the same, folding out the other side.
He does.
Good niña. And yeah, when she's got the car door like flicked shut behind her, we'll come around and almost immediately just, do it with that kind of unconscious reach for the hand.
He does. Oh yeah. He looks over at her. You don't think I'm weird, do you?
Right? But like weirder than normal.
Going on about all this stuff.
What? No. No.
Okay.
No. That's. I mean, I guess if you were talking to some random stranger on the corner about it, yeah, but you're not. And if you, I mean, you haven't talked to me about it this whole time, and if you haven't talked to anyone else, yeah, it's no wonder it kind of gets bubbled up in your head now and again.
I mean, I can't talk to Becca about it. I wouldn't do that.
I would either, if you wanted to, talk about something related to it, but don't jump right in, or just wait until she wants to.
Oh, I'm too afraid to ever do that as he's walking.
She doesn't have an ass you right hook. Kind of grins.
What?
I mean, I was just saying, I can't blame you. She has a nasty right hook.
Why'd you think she'd hit me?
Suppose it depends on how direct you were.
I wouldn't talk to her about it.
I imagine not.
He just steps open, you know, opens the door, that type of thing.
Yeah, she just keeps holding the hand as they go.
Yeah, and he'll sit down in their old favorite booth. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you plunk down. Thankfully, it's one of those things with just seat yourself. Good, they have a moment before someone comes over. So here's a question: you go over to the booth, you go to sit down, yanking Susie out on the same side, or letting her sit opposite.
It's up to her. It's up to her what she does.
Gasp.
She may choose whatever she wants. And here's a question, Katie. Is they're ordering food and all that. Anton's mindset is different from the perspective of like the guru Shadow Lord mentality. What do I see
What do you mean? Just in general, or
in general,
about
like
Susie, or
about Susie, about do you know what I mean? About Susie, about the environment, about people walking in and out. What am I seeing? Like who's this? Who's you know what I mean? It's because I imagine that training doesn't switch off.
it doesn't. Absolutely not. Let me look at your sheet. One second. Sorry, I got ambushed out of nowhere. All right, looking at the sheet. Let's see where some of your stats are. Whew.
Oh,
He's almost as bad as Charlotte. He might be
no.
worse.
He's nowhere near as bad as Charlotte is.
All right. Let's see. You've got that at 3, that at 3. Okay, I will give you 2 rolls.
Okay.
I want an alertness check, and I want a pro alerts check.
There's my alertness. There's my perma alert.
Oh, hot damn. Sorry, give me 1 second. So we'll put it this way. With the 1 on alertness, I mean, you're generally aware of things like who's wearing what, who's around, just the casual stuff. But with 5 on the primal urge, what you're
No.
noticing.
5 is on alertness.
Oh,
The
I
fails.
thought you said the primal urge was first or
No, I said
second.
alert. No, a second was alertness. The second was perma alert was second, and then the 5 successes was the alertness.
The 5 successes is the second one.
No, that's a different roll. That was my the one above that. That's not perma.
I'm scrolled up. That's why. Well, poop sticks. I appreciate that you caught me on it, but damn it.
But still, though, 5 fucking successes on alertness. That's not bad.
I know it's just not as fun. Um. So, So if I'm factoring that the way I was planning to, it's just that Anton is very aware. It's more that instead of being like super hyper aware of exactly how people are moving in the postures and such, like the unconscious bits, he's more aware of what they're consciously doing. He sees, it's kind of one of those things where he appreciates the fact that Susie only breaks hand contact long enough to sit down and then reaches back across the table for it and just holds it very casually, very comfortably as you guys are chatting and as you're making your orders and whatnot. And your alertness is more to the very sharp visual things, or the tone of the 2 people talking in the corner. It's exactly who's in here right now. Who's working today. That someone's order's wrong. Like, it's not loud conversation. It's just you're picking up a lot of the interactions, noticing that someone got this haircut, someone's changed up their style. You might not have recognized them because they changed it up pretty dramatically, but holy shit, that's so and so. It's one of those things. But yeah, it's one of those things where Anton is just very properly aware of who's what, who's wearing what, who's talking to who, the general tones. So it's more on a sight and social level. He's not getting any weird undertones, but he's got that. You'll be seeing let's see. I mean, Carla's dad is there. He's always there.
Mm-hmm. Anyone distinctive though that I haven't seen in a while?
Hmm. Mr. Thompson is there.
Mm-hmm.
Hilariously, you just happen to have come at the right time to see Chief Brisbane with his newspaper. Often, over at the not even in a table or booth, but he sits at the bar. But he and his paper are there. Let's see who else I've got. Let's have some fun, shall we? I'm
Wait,
tempted to throw temptation under your feet and watch you fucking flail. Let's see. Ooh, let me check this folder real fast. Alas. Pardon us, it's been a hot minute since I've looked through all of this. All right. Are we saying what day of the week is it?
um, we could go with a Saturday or Sunday.
All right, then it doesn't matter what time it is. Haha. So this is the one I will give you as a comical standout. Not that he stands out. It's just like I said. You know exactly who's where. You know who's off sitting at one of the. Also sitting. Let's say. Off at one of the tables for the moment, like tucked in a booth. Other side of the restaurant, just chilling in the booth. This guy.
Christine there
I mean, not right this second.
smirks to himself. Well, look at that.
Hmm?
Christine's boyfriend.
Oh God, what was his name? Doug?
Doug.
God, who names their kid Doug?
I'll go say hi.
There's a slow eyebrow quirk. Say hi.
I mean, I'm not threatening. Smirking.
You are so full of shit. Why would you even volunteer that if it wasn't a thing?
Just takes like a bite of the food. How the hell am I threatening? He says with his strength 4.
I can't imagine.
Oh, what's so threatening about me?
Oh well, we could start with the fact that you're built like a brick shit house.
Just
Start
keeping in,
there.
keeping in shape, and I gotta keep you entertained. Smirking, like winks as he
Oh,
puts the food in
I
his mouth.
thought we were gonna go with safe, but we went with entertained. All right.
Hey, are you complaining that I'm built like this?
No.
There you go then.
About to start complaining I can't reach it, but no, no. Blinks, points, no.
There's that smile. Eh.
I dare say you're, just a touch beyond the staying fit level. And on.
Well, I keep fit.
No, no, that's not that. She like pauses and glances around. That guy's keeping fit. Like points at some random motherfucker who's like at his booth. Probably one of the guys complaining about his order being wrong. And I mean, the guy's fit, but he doesn't have a bunch of packed on muscle. Like he's good. He's got that. He's healthy.
Are
He's
you,
on lockdown. But she like points over like that's fit.
are you telling me I'm too jacked now?
I don't think the word too jacked came into this. No, no. I'm just pointing out that it's like my dad trying to put on a medium sized shirt. It's just not going to work out. Like you can
Right.
say you're fit. Actually mean is built like a brick shit house.
I'm going over. He
No,
stands
no,
up.
no. Grabs jacket. Anton,
I'll be back in a minute. Pecks her on the hand.
I'm gonna eat your burger.
Just there's a slow, like the Terminator music kicks in. As his head turns.
I mean, she just displays the hands. If you don't
Are you
want it, you're
sure?
just gonna walk away from it.
Are you sure you can eat all that? It's a gigantic burger, and you're a tiny Susie.
I think we both are well aware that I can eat anything I set my mind to. So,
I'll just order another one. As he's walking.
oh,
Fuck. Just walk over very casually, hands his jacket, making him look like I'm just gonna get some extra coffee. Yeah. Oh hey,
gonna
it's that
get
type
up
of
to
thing.
get my coffee at this restaurant where they bring it to my table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's totally gonna work.
I mean, it doesn't need to work, Katie. I just need to get it done.
I just need to lie to myself as I walk over, pretending that I'm playing it cool when I'm not even remotely.
Yep. It's all about lying to yourself, Katie.
It's all about lying to yourself. A real goal. Don't lie to anyone else. Just lie to you.
Just lie to you, man. Yeah, no, he'll walk over, and oh hey.
He. I mean, he's not smiling like that. I tell you that much. But yeah, he shoots a glance up and kind of blinks, and of all things, kind of starts to glance off to one side and then pulls it back, looks up. Uh, hey,
Hey, buddy. Fancy seeing you here.
uh, yeah,
Yeah, with
damn,
Christine.
yeah.
Oh, she went to the bathroom.
Mm.
I'm a peony that look, because Anton knows that fucking look. That is the look of a man who's doing something shifty.
So determined. Jeez.
Fucking five successes. Is he
Repeating
out?
him?
Is he out with Christine?
Yes, yes, he is.
Good. How else does he feel like? See, tell me
It's
about your madness.
like, you're here. Awesome. I mean, it's almost like he's been warned. Christy
Oh,
must
me and
really
the.
like him.
She's like, oh, you've been warned about me. Well then, do you want me in the back of his head? Oh, I see how it is. Looks over. I'm just out with the old ball and chain. Looks over. Hey, sweetie. Just a little finger wave at Susie, knowing she's seething.
Oh, Susie looks up, and you know what? You know what? She threatened to, and now she's following through. Your plate's been pulled over. You look over. Yeah, she's got your burger in both hands. Like, oh, hey. Has to like take a second to like, oh, hold on. Let me just make sure my mouth is clear. Finger wave.
Smirking at her.
Like, that's right. I'm spite eating your burger now. I don't even want it.
Smirking at her. Such a, looks over. So, just, happy coincidence, I guess, buddy.
I mean, it's a pretty good diner.
It is a pretty good diner, yeah. So, how are you doing? How's school?
I mean, school, it's high school. Doing all right.
Nods. Getting good grades.
I mean, of course.
How are you? Smirking.
He just kind of shrugs. Yeah.
Oh, straight A student then. Oh, nice.
I mean, you could tell there's like the little, like there's maybe some little bro comment. There's something that like it's there, but he's like, oh, but that is her big brother. Nope.
Little bro comment? Hmm?
Essentially, like a some sort of little kind of bro-y comment that he's just looking up at Anton's like, this is not the time.
Just gives a cat to him. Oh, what you gotta say there, buddy? Sits down beside him and everything.
Oh, yeah, that'll knock him off center a little bit. So yeah, you like kind of force him to scoot in a bit by plopping down on the end of the booth. Oh, just I mean, he kind of gestures over towards where the restrooms are. Like your sister, she really doesn't go for stupid guys.
Oh no, no! Takes his burger and starts to eat it. Fucking
It's
idiot.
like the most perplexed look. Cause
Oh,
like
Bob
on the
Burger.
one hand, that's a fucking like fucking boss ass territorial move, but on the other hand, to a normal person, it's like, wow, really?
Takes it, eats it, and just. It's not Bob Burger, this.
He just looks at you and the plate and is just like, you know what? I shrugs.
You done with
Like
those
I don't
fries?
even know what to
Yeah,
do.
pulls it over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hope you go for it. He just, I mean, you feel like at this point it's somewhere between kind of worrying where this is going because this is weird and territorial, but at the same time, like, are you really gonna? Well, there goes his lunch. Like, just kind of bemused. He doesn't know what to
He
do with himself. What the
inhale,
shit?
inhales it and pushes the plate back. Not bad.
No, pretty good burger.
Yeah, pretty good. Did you get it again?
I will probably do just that.
It's good. It's good. You seem like a good guy, Doug.
Well, thanks.
Oh yeah, no, my sister likes you. Mom likes you too. Don't know about Phil. Nobody gives a fuck about what Phil thinks, to be honest, really. So you're fine that way.
They're just kind of like that, like, whoa, harsh expression for a second. Like, Jesus.
Leans in. He's one of them jock types. You know what I'm talking about, Doug. You know what I mean.
He tries to play innocent, but he knows what you mean. I mean, if he's got decent grades like that and looks a little on the preppy
Yeah,
side, let's face it, he's not a fan of jocks.
prime target for Phil and his buddies.
Yeah.
Prime target. Like, let's
Yep.
face it, prime target. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if Doug puts his arm around him, if Phil and his boys ever give you a hard time, you let me know.
Uh, I'm not gonna lie. I think your sister's already got him spooked.
Oh no no no! There's always one, buddy. They won't care who your system, who's your, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, dude. He finally leans in a little bit, like, dude. Have you ever seen that stare she does?
Oh, what do you think she got it off of?
Well, it works.
Well, I'll put it like this: if you ever get a hard time off the guys in school, and you don't feel like emasculating yourself and telling my sister,
Yeah,
because let's face it, buddy, they'll pick on you more for having her stand up for you.
there's that. You can see the concession in his eyes because he knows. To be fair, you get the impression it's not so much that he runs and tells her, so much as that she'll be there and they'll pull some shit. And Jesus Christ,
I know I get that she's protective and territorial. That's cool. You know what I mean? Gotta think of you too. And you gotta take care of her just as much as she takes care of you. You gotta take
yeah,
care of yourself, more importantly. Kind of good
okay,
news. So, if they ever give you a hand, a little bit of a hassle, and you don't feel like telling Christine, well, come to me and I'll give you a few pointers.
pointers.
Yeah, you know Phil's friend Jason, right? Yeah, the big
Yeah,
one. You should
yeah.
ask him about. You should ask around about what I did to him at a party when he fucked with me.
There's that little glance aside, like I might have heard.
So if you want to learn how to do that, seeing as you are likable and you're not a total piece of shit like our other boyfriend, I could give you a hand.
Okay.
I mean, if you want. I mean, if not, I'll just, takes his drink and drinks it.
I'll give you this. There's no like. Okay, there is a soda there. There's like half a soda. There's also like that milkshake that just got dropped off, like with the two straws and everything.
Oh, he totally does, Kate. He takes a long sip on it.
There's just like that. Ooh, and
You
he
know
like
what?
you see him not necessarily like at you so much as like looking back, like, oh God, don't let her come out and see that shit.
My fifth. Pretty good milkshake. I get it for her.
I'm gonna roll a luck die to see how much trouble you're in. Are you a high roller today?
High roller. I'm always a high roller, baby. I've been rolling white hot.
You son of a bitch.
And you just, so thing on the offer there, buddy, is he taps the knee right in the inner knee just to make him feel even more like
Just like,
Jesus.
oh, okay. It's one of those things where like, yeah, smile. This has been weird. Like,
Terrifying. This gets up and walks
Jesus.
back over to Susie, and he will actually order a new burger and that double milkshake thing.
Susie gave up like 3 bites and went back to her own burger.
He will order another burger. He's a guru. He can eat another one.
Oh yeah, he can. No, it's one of those things where she still has it pulled over to her side of the table out of spite, but she's gone back to her own food because she likes this food.
Sits down like across from her. It's a nice kid.
I mean, the fact that I haven't heard a lot about him probably means so, yeah.
That's see what I was doing.
Oh no, I saw. Dick move. Hilarious though.
Smirking. I mean, he seemed pretty fine with it.
Oh, close timing though.
Looks over.
Oh yeah, Christine's like finally wandering back out of the bathroom, coming over to sit, smiling, sliding into the booth.
ChatCB takes some of the milkshake.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Wait
I
for
said,
it. Wait for it to realize half of it's empty. In three,
did you
two,
drink half of it?
half of it. Yeah, his side.
I mean, I don't think sides matter. It's just kind of the level of the
No,
milkshake.
wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. Wait.
I mean, you look over, like you're doing that little like and what you see is she comes over to sit, and he, as she's coming, just takes his straw out and sets it on his plate. Now that the plate is empty, and just as she's coming in, sits down, presses it over at her like, I have had my half. Here you go, total
He
cover.
smirks to himself. Look at that sly motherfucker. I like that. He just nods to himself like, look at you, buddy. Come here.
So you, oh my God, Anton.
I like that. That was slick.
Yeah, that was pretty slick. But Anton,
What?
that's probably a very nice boy.
What you mean?
I'm just saying.
What you mean? What are you on about? Looks over.
There is no way he's ready for your shit.
No, that's the beautiful part of all this.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna spook him the fuck out. Do you want the one? Do you want one of those milkshakes?
I can't want a milkshake.
Yeah, who ordered the double triple chocolate milkshake?
Fuck yes. Yeah, she is all about the milkshake. She, in fact, you're like, you want the milkshake? She's like, fuck yes, you order it. She immediately like shoves the rest of your plate back over to you while you're
Devours
waiting
that
for the other
shit.
one to come out. Like,
Devours that shit.
so what'd you do? What did you say to him?
Just had a little friendly guy chat. Guy things.
Guy things.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you waving.
I did. Of course I'm gonna wave at you.
What were you saying?
Hi, how are you doing? My name's Anton.
That when you were waving.
Oh, that's Susie.
That's it. That's
Mm-hmm.
Susie.
Susie, my bae.
Your your bae.
Your bae. I mean, no. Oh, you're totally my bae. You
I
know
feel
my
like
mom.
Bay
Do
is almost a step down.
you know my mom did that a while back? She asked me what a bae was.
Oh God.
Hmm. Told her to stay off Twitter.
Yeah, good plan. Did it work?
No.
Ooh.
She continuously angriously yells at us about what Twitter is.
You know, I wouldn't put it past her. She's got an Instagram now. Sips milkshake.
She what?
Oh
Really?
yeah.
I, oh God, I have an Instagram.
Mm-hmm. She has to give up on the milkshake for a second as she starts just fucking laughing. Oh, how long's it been since you checked your Instagram?
A long ass time.
Oh boy.
Why?
I mean, your mom's on Instagram now.
It's just a bunch of me skating anyway.
That's it.
Yeah, I was a skater boy.
I mean, I know I've seen your Instagram.
Yes, you love my Instagram.
Little gridling. I love it.
I followed it a bunch of times. I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
I did.
You're all into the skater boys. Like playfully plays with her hand.
That's me, skater boys. You're not much
Looks
of a
old.
skater boy anymore.
No, not really. I don't have the long hair anymore.
Nope.
Looks over to finally see if Christine fucking spots his fucking troll ass.
You look over, and man, he is keeping her so engaged in conversation right now. He is covering the evidence. He doesn't order any more food either.
Oh, I see him not acknowledging my presence. That's it. You know what I
That's
mean?
that's him hiding the fact that you came over.
Come on, sis, you were going to say hi. Just yanks her
What?
out of the
What?
fucking.
But the milkshake.
We'll get it when we come back. It'll still be there.
Why? Why are you? What? Why are you? Why?
Because I love trolling my little sister, that's why.
Oh
And you
my
do as
god,
well. You do as well. You
she's
do as
never
well.
gonna forget you.
Why, what? By coming over and saying hi?
Yeah, just coming over and saying hi innocently. At which point
Mm-hmm.
she'll wonder how long you've been there.
That's why I'm bringing you. You're my perfect cover.
Uh huh.
And I'm dragging you down the ship with me. Yeah, he just appears with Susie. Like, hey, fancy. You know, I imagine him and Susie both adopt the same thing.
Oh god. Yeah, Susie. You know, he's hey, it's Susie. Yeah, plays along. She's not getting implicated just by association. And yeah, hold on. I didn't have her picture pulled up because I was planning to doge you. I really need to get more pictures of this chick. Because let's face it,
Hey, hey, fancy seeing you two here.
and she's still got like the hand around the milkshake and is looking up, and it's just one of those things where, oh my god, Anton the laser eyes. I mean, she puts on the fake smile, but oh, the laser eyes, like I see you. The what are you doing? Hey, yeah, fancy that. What are the chances, right? Slow, loud slurp out of the milkshake.
You two
And
look like you're having fun.
this Doug's like, oh yeah, he's trying.
Doug's like, oh no, he's back.
God damn it.
But he just looks at her like you two having fun.
Yeah, yeah, having a nice day out. Still that, like, oh my god, the shutter looked like, I swear to God. Your sister is territorial on a level that is scarily close to Anton's. Yep, yep. Doing some lunch. Gonna go spend the day together. What are you guys up to?
What are we up to, Susie?
Susie just like shoots you the half second glance of like, really? Oh, yeah, getting lunch and then mountain climbing. So we're Anton like, mountain climbing. So, oh, sounds cool. Like
Mm-hmm.
a you guys thing to do.
Yeah, what are you two
Jody.
doing? Apart from your like milkshake.
Oh, hey, this milkshake is fucking delicious.
Oh no, we ordered it.
Like, there's a blank. Oh, but yeah, movie.
Yeah, your buddy Doug, your buddy. Yeah, he actually says your buddy. Yeah, yeah, your buddy Doug recommended that the family dinner. Didn't you, Doug? It was pretty nice. Yeah, I agree. 10 out of 10 review.
I mean, Doug's nodding like, yep, totally. I am not getting caught for this. Nope. He is. I mean, his not get thrown under the bus foo was probably earned under great trial and error. Poor bastard. He's like, oh yeah, don't you remember? You know, the other night when we were all eating dinner, and she's, yeah,
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, he was like, "Hey, Anton," and I was like, "Hey, Doug." You know, he was like, "You should try this milkshake in the diner." I was like, "That's a good idea, Doug." He's like, "I know, Anton."
your sister's sus levels have not gone down in the least.
Susie's trying not to die in the background.
Susie is trying not to die. Susie, in fact, is trying to totally deter us. Like, oh, hey, speaking of milkshakes, like, oh no, I am nope. Sister's almost as vicious as you are, Jesus, type thing. So she's like, oh yeah, speaking of milkshakes, don't want to let it melt. Gives you a pat on the shoulder, goes to at least collect it.
And he's just like, "Oh no, it was a pretty good thing." I was like, "Thanks, Doug," and he's like, "No problem, Anton." Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I didn't think
Smart.
you guys are coming to the diner anymore.
Yeah. Christine, we are the diner. We are the original people who came to the diner first.
She points over to Mr. Thompson.
Before him, it was always us. We were always here.
Oh bullshit.
We were always here. Looks
I'm
back
I'm
over.
pretty sure he has been coming here since we were in diapers.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're wrong. Just the hand, like the diva hand, like.
Oh my god. What? Yeah, totally wrong.
Yeah, no.
We were. Ugh.
No. So you two going to any parties? Hey, Christine. Hey, poke.
I told you, movie.
Oh, movie. Just nods. Because they're just so size. Like I see you, young lady.
Yeah, that's right, movie. Very
Mm-hmm.
scandalous.
Very scandalous. All right, well, I'll leave you two lovebirds alone before Susie drags me off somewhere.
Your sister's face says, I'm about to drag you off somewhere.
Smirking. Thanks for the food, Doug. As he winks and is walking off. Smirking like, fuck it, I'm gonna drop the bomb on this.
Oh, 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 you bastard. Yeah, you walk away and she like, oh god, she immediately, the Inquisition is on.
Just walks by Susie. He's probably finished the milkshake at this point. We gotta go.
Oh, I don't know. You sure you don't want to hang out with your sister some more?
Puts the food in his mouth. We gotta go. Swallows.
Like shoves the last like two mouthfuls of burger,
Yep.
grabs her hand. Uh, check though.
Oh, I'll pay. Yeah, you go start the car. I'll be outside in a second.
Go start the car. Is that serious? What did you
Get the
do?
car. Hands the keys.
She scatters out.
Looks over because he's paying the bill. Like, hey, wave. Does a little finger wave as he's going outside.
And yeah, yep. You ditch while Doug is still reassuring her that I mean, he wanted to this that it's fine. And oh, you get like half a second of murder stare as you're headed out the door.
Just gives her a grin, like, hey, is just walking out rapidly towards the car. Immediately checking his phone.
Immediately checking his phone. What's he checking his phone for?
Oh, his fucking sister's just in the fucking, what did you do? You know what I mean?
You do have a message from your sister. You know what it is? It's literally this.
Just sends her back. Milkshake was really nice.
She sends you back that cluster of like letters and punctuation, like the cussing essentially, the
And they start to drive towards that direction they were planning to go anyway.
yes. Head out towards the trails and whatnot.
Yes.
That is a thing you can do. Susie laughing, at least for the first couple minutes. So what you gonna do, bud? Anything in particular while you're out there? You're just gonna have a nice little photo session.
Nice little photo session. I mean, that's the whole point. It's not like he's trying to go off road or anything. It's just more for her, for if anything, it's normality for a change before he knows he has to go back into serious business.
Yeah, and thankfully, like, on the upside, since you didn't think of like a particularly outrageous spot, like these are places you can easily get her to without a harness. Like, there's a little bit of like rough clambering, but nothing
Nothing
really dangerous unless she like manages to land directly on her fucking dome or some shit.
something that Anton can't handle either as well in terms of like having
Oh,
to
he
help
can
her.
he can scamper over that shit, no problem.
Or even just helping her, like with his own strength. Yeah, no, it's nothing he can't handle at all.
Yeah. So yeah, you take her out, and I mean, it's more just pleasant chatter, chit
Yeah.
chatting, shooting the shit, getting trolled, trolling back.
Oh yeah,
And
he'll have a pleasant day with her. Just yeah, keeps it natural, keeps it normal.
yeah, you guys manage to hit a couple little places, and she like finds one particular that she's like, wait, what's over there? And yeah, she takes a fair number of pictures. I mean, some of them it's funny because the usual Vista type stuff she doesn't go for. Because like anyone out in the Blue Ridge can take a scenic picture of the mountains, unless you're gonna find some way to make it really stand out. I mean, it's just not worth it. They're a dime a dozen. So she seems to focus on a lot more immediate things, like bits of the hillside, bits of the mountainside. There's at least one or two points where she takes pictures either up or down. You know, essentially sharper inclines that you guys are easily able to navigate around, but they're there. And they work pretty well for taking a picture, especially when you've got a little bundle of flowers like just trying to poke out a part of the crag on it. So yeah, I mean, all in all, she's pretty fucking upbeat the whole time. She's enjoying it being back outside and running around, and I mean, it's not a cave and it's not a busted up old house, but it's just kind of out in a way. Seems to do her a lot of good, really. And by the time you guys are headed back and over the worst of it, you got the casual handhold going on.
Just walk with her. This is nice.
Yeah, it is. It's been a while. I mean, I've done some photo runs, but that was fun by myself.
I know the feeling. We still have our own place though.
Well, yeah, but you've also got Heidi and
I know,
all
but
those other guys sticking around.
it is still nice to spend time with you.
Yeah. I mean, at this rate, we're going to have to institute an official date night or day because I demand more than a night.
I'm working on it.
You okay?
Of course. Just making sure I spend time with you.
Well, you better.
Well, what do you say I get you home?
And then,
I'll drop you home and you wait.
wait.
I'm going to get something.
Okay,
And you
fuck
will.
it.
You drop her home.
Yup. So yeah, she will let you get away with it. You stop off at the house, and she hops out and makes a face or two, but leans in to give you a big old smack on the cheek. Mwah! Before she, pulls out and shuts the door and, heads towards the front of the house, pulling out the keys.
He'll drive probably to Roanoke because that's a good place where you can get decent jewelry from.
It's definitely a larger city.
And on the way, leans back and he will go into the jewelry store and he'll buy resources free style ring. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the question of the day. Would you like to roll streetwise?
Sure.
Do it.
Two.
So with two, you can, I mean, anyone knows that you can pick up really outrageous wedding rings and engagement rings at like pawn shops on the cheap because they get them on the even cheaper.
Yeah, he'll do it.
And it's one of those things where it's like, I guess a person could judge you if they knew it came from a pawn shop, but truth be told, with with the two, you're yeah, you know some like actual like reasonably reputable pawn shops in the area.
You'll
You've
do it.
been picking around the quote low rent area, and everyone even even in that area there are people who have family heirlooms and stuff that eventually they got to let go of. So yeah, you actually managed to achieve above your resources score. Like even if you spent that much in one move, you will actually get a ridiculous fucking ring.
He gets it. He sits down in the car staring at it.
Yeah, it's on the cool side. You can go into any, jewelry store and buy, the usual suspects as far as wedding rings go or engagement rings go. But hitting up places like this where what you're finding is usually jewelry that's been passed down for a while, you get rings with a little more personality to them.
Oh yes. Yeah, definitely. He'll do it.
Yeah. You
And
want
once
your
he
ring
buys,
to sit in the car.
he takes out his phone and he just looks at it, and he flicks through his contacts and flicks through the names, and he knows that, he knows there's different women and different things, and you know what I mean. He just thinks to himself, and finally the name stops at Lizzie.
Oh shit. Yeah, she's still in there unless you've deleted her out.
Nope. Just leans back and fuck it. He hits the dial.
Well, damn. One moment. And yeah, after, a ring or two, it picks up with the kind of like a comical fumbling noise. It's like, oh shit, Anton.
Hey,
Hey.
how are you?
Uh doing all right?
How's New York?
Completely fucking insane.
Imagine it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I still haven't seen like half of it because 2/3 of it are dangerous to walk around in, but I gotta go see a show on Broadway.
Look at that.
It was pretty nice.
Living the dream.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. What about you? What's going on back home?
Few things, nothing much, just surviving.
You doing okay?
Surviving.
Doesn't sound okay.
Huh. Managing.
The same as flourishing.
Hmm. Suppose it's not.
What about your friend? Is she okay?
She got out.
A little blonde girl? She's alright?
She's safe.
Oh, God.
She's safe. Lots happened since then.
It's been a while.
I mean, probably won't recognize me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell she's doing like a playful expression because there's that pause for a second. I don't know. I like to think I know you pretty well.
You love the camera of this phone because you can do this while they're phone and just
Oh, yeah.
click, click.
And yeah. She sets it to speaker and, pulls the phone back so she could look. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
I mean,
I
he probably
mean,
looks fantastic shape. You know what I mean? Like even with
Jesus, you started bulking out before I left, but you didn't stop, did you?
I just keep fit.
And yeah, keep fit. Like, do you, like, I don't know, put a cow on your back and hike back and forth across town and then eat it? Like the whole thing? Because I
Pretty,
feel like that's what you'd have to do to get that big.
pretty much. Yeah, every day.
Every day. Must be running low on cows.
They are. It's quite a recurring problem.
Serious economical impact.
I suppose. Yeah.
So what's going on?
Can't tell you that,
Oh,
especially not over the phone.
that's not fair.
Stuff you wouldn't want to hear anyway.
I mean, harsh.
I mean, you heard about what happened to Carla, right?
Yeah, yeah. I heard. Been keeping in touch.
I found her.
Yeah, she told me. How'd you find her?
I'm good at finding people. I got word from certain people that I know that they were taking people. One of them was her, so I went looking
Thank you, Anton.
for what?
Just for doing that.
Carla. Her and I have become very good friends since she left.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Glad.
Besides, you're in New York anyway. You've got time of your life out there.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I'm just saying, you don't want to be worrying about me down in lonely old Blue Valley.
I do worry about you.
Really?
Of course I do.
Why?
Why? Really?
Yeah.
Not like we were completely incommunicado before I left. I mean, got sad and all, but it's not like I was completely out of the loop.
I know.
So why wouldn't I worry? It's almost a better question.
Yeah, but you're out. You're safe.
I mean, I'm in New York. Safe is kind of relative.
No, I know. I'm thinking I should have probably should have followed you.
She'd let me.
I wish I had as well.
I've got a break coming up before too long.
Don't come back.
Why? Is it that bad?
I mean, come back and see your folks and all that. I'm not gonna stop you doing that, Jesus. But don't come see me.
Why not? I've been seeing you since high school.
Yeah, and
You want to just stop out of nowhere?
what you mean?
I mean, you're practically part of my family at this point.
It'll just make me regret the choices I made even more. Seeing you, knowing you're gonna go back to New York, and I am where I am, and I can't go back on those choices now. I know that. You know that.
I mean, there's no reason you couldn't just come to New York anytime.
I can't.
Why not?
Can't get out of the game I'm in anymore.
Is that bad?
Yeah, got people now that depend on me, and they'll, if I leave, they won't make it.
I mean, really? They put all that on you? I mean, and we're still teenagers.
I've killed people, is it?
I know.
I don't feel like a teenager anymore. And some things are about to happen that are going to make me even less of a teenager.
What do you mean?
Stuff I can't tell you.
It's not fair.
I'd rather you be safe than be fair.
I mean, is it really that bad that I can't see you at all?
I could come see you, but I only end up hurting myself. Because let's face it, as much as things have changed and people have changed, if I had the chance, you'd be getting a knock at midnight tomorrow from me at your door.
I mean, wouldn't be mad.
I can't. blood on my name now. And it ain't washing off anytime soon.
Would you be safer further away from it?
Probably.
I mean, everything's in my name.
Probably will. I can't leave the people that depend on me. It's not who I am.
How many are there?
What'd she say?
How many are there?
Do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, including me.
Jesus, Anton.
And that's not including the blonde girl.
Thought you said she was out.
She's safe with me. Out. Out and away. But I ain't leaving her behind where they can find her again.
I mean, if you're still in the middle of it, would she be safer somewhere else?
She's safe with me. Besides, she's not ready for the outside world yet. Not after what's happened.
So what now?
Well, I was gonna hang up.
That's it?
What?
That's it?
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
What do you want me to say?
You mean like realistically or in a perfect world?
Both.
Yes. Realistically? I don't know. I guess I want you to suddenly go, but there's this other thing that means that saying we could still try was never actually supposed to be a thing.
Look at the man in the photo. Lizzie. Is that what you want?
I've known you for years.
Look at the photo.
I don't care how you look has changed.
Not mine. Look at my body. Look at my eyes. Look at it. Really look at it.
I mean, you've just seen a lot. Had to do a lot. It's kind of understandable. It's not your fault. Did it kill you?
Nope.
Okay.
It kind of pauses. Is that what you want?
It's not about looking at a picture. I know you.
Just ask me to answer that question. Is that what you want? Seeing me now?
Doesn't change anything.
Even if I don't sleep sometimes.
Yeah.
And look, and when you're back, I'll come see you.
Promise?
As long as you promise that's what you want.
I do.
When I come see you.
Thanks.
Don't thank me.
Not what I want.
I don't deserve it.
Always talk like that. Never give yourself any credit.
I don't deserve it.
I mean, you can say that as many times as you want. I don't believe it, and I don't see it the same way you do. You do. It's because you have to do a couple bad things doesn't mean the good things don't matter.
Yeah. Thought about killing myself at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
It was after something that had happened. Just thought that if I just fade away, everything will go away.
Oh. No. It's not like that. Even you could tell she was doing that like that sad smile because there's the tone's going one way and the waver's going another. Even when we were fighting, even when things were kind of the worst they've been. I never would have wanted you to just be gone. Never would have made anything better.
Just
It just means we had all the same hardship and have you there with us afterwards.
hurt, that's all.
Tell me what happened.
I don't want to talk about it. At that point, the whole his father thing, it's such a sensitive subject for him. She can hear his voice even starting to crack a bit.
It's okay, we don't have to. You don't have to tell me.
I want to, but I'm afraid of the way you look at me.
Okay? If you need to not, that's okay.
Plus, it'd be kind of stupid telling you this over the phone.
Yeah? Oh, you can tell me when I come visit.
Promise you won't look at me funny.
Yeah. Promise.
Let me know when you're back.
Well, careful.
Try my best.
Better.
Sorry for being such a shit.
Hmm. I still like you.
See you later then.
Hey, Rand, don't be afraid to call.
I'll wait till you're back.
Okay?
The way I know you're real.
Who else would I be?
A memory.
I remember you saving this picture. You kind of hear the little bit of a lilt she's trying to make. Trying to bring any levity back.
I'll see you soon.
Do you?
He hangs up the phone, totally does not rub his eyes, because I'm not crying, you're crying. Fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm a big bad shadow lord. I totally didn't just fucking strike me right in my fucking soul.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And you know what? Puts the ring back in the glove compartment. Just tells himself, not ready yet. It's not fair on her either. And he will go and buy flowers and a jokey Kodak camera.
What, one of the disposables or something?
Yeah, like it's a proper one that makes silly noises when you pull the picture out of it. You know what I mean? It's that one. The Joe cameras.
I have never. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to check this out later.
Joe, the one when you look into it, you scroll and you see different animal images and shit.
Oh god, those things? The little
Yeah.
The ones that are like little sets of glasses?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He arrives back with these admittedly, he will cash out the bucks for the flowers too, but the Joe camera is totally there, and he will give them to Susie.
Yeah, when you get back, as usual. I mean, if Susie has any reason to expect you or hears you rolling up the drive, I mean, the porch light comes on as you roll in. And by the time you pop up on the porch and to the door, she's opening it. Hey.
Nia hands her the flowers. There you go,
Oh,
milady. Roses and everything for your hair.
fancy.
And
Like,
this
does the little head tip. Like, fancy. Oh, oh god. What's this?
gets down on one knee.
What?
Susie. Susie.
Uh,
Suzanne.
oh,
Jeffrey.
Jesus.
I haven't got you a ring.
Okay.
I got you this stupid little camera thing. Because, I thought that would be more fitting. Well, you get a ring, and I've bought one. But when we're both older enough to make sure that we're making the right choice. And we're both ready.
Okay.
So instead, I got you something that reminds me of all the reasons why I'm in love with you.
Does it make funny noises when you pull my lever?
Smiles a bit. Because you remind me that I'm still human.
Well, I hope so, or this is going to be a weird, I don't know, human alien relationship we've got going.
Hybrid thing.
Yeah? I mean, think of the kids. They glow.
Yeah. In the back of his head is like, oh, you have no fucking idea. But you
So,
also,
what?
I'm not fit to give the look
Oh,
of
oh, sorry.
you're ruining the speech, Jesus.
She
I have, romantic,
pulls
I,
herself back up, like holds the roses up, like. Puh.
I have romantic music in the back of my head going, Jesus Christ, Susie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. You continue.
And looks off to the side. I'm not very good at this. I can't lose you at all. And I may be nervous to marry and getting engaged and have children. I want that. I just have to sort some things related to the whole house and shit. But when the time comes, I want to take you and we'll leave. Settle down somewhere away from everything. Start a family. It won't be next month. It won't be 6 months. It might even be for a year or two. But that's my end goal.
She finally. I mean, she's got the soft smile going, but she finally takes him by the hand and goes to pull him up and inside.
Totally hands her the silly camera.
She takes the camera. It brings a smirk to her lips. She can't help it. It's the perfect kind of ridiculous, but she'll still pull him inside and close the door. And then put him against the door and kiss the shit out of him.
Duh. Just joining in there, but
And forgets to tease him about how they will one day retire into the beautiful countryside and have glowing babies together. So yes. So
yay.
until next time.